and welcome back to my channel. Today we are making chicken stir fry. We're going to be using chicken thighs, boneless chicken thighs, and yes, I did wash my chicken with some vinegar so they're nice and clean. We're going to be using some pepper, sweet pepper, onion, spring onion, chili, and also black pepper, salt, soya sauce, chicken seasoning, garlic, ginger, sugar, and the lot. I will put it in the description box below because the list is so long. Guys, you do not have to use all the ingredients that I use. You can choose whichever you want to use. It's up to you and how much you want to use. I'm just showing you how I do it. Now, I'm very impatient and this is a very long video, but I am going to cut it down as short as I can because I hate long videos. I just like getting to the point, get the job done, get on with it. So bear with me. So as you can see, I've added black pepper. I'm going to put a bit of salt, a bit of garlic, ginger, into the chicken to marinate it. I'm going to put some chicken seasoning, Orbe seasoning on it, and also the flour is for also to help the chicken to fry properly, if you understand what I mean. Yeah, but just watch, you will see. After adding all the seasoning, we're going to put this aside for about half hour to an hour. I did put mine aside for an hour, so that's completely up to you if you want it marinated or not. So now the flour is to give it that brown look when it's finished frying. You can use corn starch, but unfortunately I haven't got any in my cupboard, so I have to use flour substitute. Now we're making our sauce, and we're going to add tomato puree, dark soya sauce, white wine vinegar, and some sugar. The amount of sugar you use is optional, just whatever sweet you can use. You can use honey as well if you like. So yeah. Instead of using puree, you can also use tomato ketchup. So that's entirely up to you. I prefer using the puree. So I'm adding 1 tablespoon of dark soya sauce and 1 tablespoon of white wine vinegar, and also I have 1 tablespoon of sugar as well. After all our ingredients are added, we're going to mix it and set it aside to add to the rest of the ingredients at the end. I also decided that I was going to add a bit of cashew nut because it's really nice with stir fry. So yeah, that was a good touch, and we are going to toast the cashew nuts now. If you like, you can add a bit more cashew nuts because I wish I did. The only downside about having it in the recipe is if you have to microwave reheat what you've got left over, then the cashew nut can be a bit soggy. Set your nuts aside and add a bit of oil to the pan, and we are going to fry our chicken. Now set this aside as well, and we are going to fry our seasoning, our sweet peppers, onion and the lot. We're going to use the same saucepan because it's got all the flavor from the chicken, cashew nuts and all the other ingredients that we already done in this pan previously. So now I'm adding the garlic and the ginger, frying that a little bit, then I add the rest of the seasoning to it. Allow this to be just a little bit tender. You don't want it to be overcooked because then everything's going to be soggy. So just a little bit. The heat needs to be high so your seasoning doesn't burn or cook too quick, let's say. I added a bit more oil in it because there wasn't enough. Then we're going to add our chicken pieces. We're going to cook that for a little while, as I said, not too much. Then we're going to add the cashew nut, and then finally we're going to add the sauce that we made previously. Added about 4 tablespoons of water to that bowl to rinse it out a little to add to the pan because it was a little bit too dry and I wanted it to be a little bit more moist, and it did work perfectly fine for me. Now add your cashew nuts, stir very well, and that will be all. We're going to serve this up with some nice rice that I've cooked earlier on, and I'll show you what it looks like. And that's it, we're all done. Now we're going to serve it up and you will see how it looks on the plate. This was beautiful. I thoroughly enjoyed it. So thanks again for watching, guys. Please like, share and subscribe, and stay tuned for more lovely videos.